Hey guys, it's Jasmine, your brow expert. Did you know that Anastasia Beverly Hills has a brow primer? Are you struggling with putting the powder on to actually see the color? Do you tend to apply a lot of pressure on your eyebrows or put a ton of color just so that you can see the color? Well, this is the perfect product to use because it grabs the powder, it shows just enough of the color on your eyebrows, and it actually keeps the product on much longer. So your powder will stay on just the way you first applied it, and it should pretty much stay on all day until you take it off. Okay, so how do you use the primer? Much like the foundation, you would use a skin primer prior to using the foundation. Well, you would use this first. So I'm going to just demonstrate it on one side of the eyebrow so that you guys can see the difference in how much the primer does help. I'm just going to first apply it in the middle to the end of the eyebrow. You almost will see me usually going right on the middle to the end of the eyebrow first, partly because the amount of pressure you put on your eyebrows can be a little bit harder in the beginning. So once you get the feel of your eyebrows, then you can go towards the front. You're less likely to press as hard. So you're just going right over your eyebrow hair, not very much. Once you get the product on there, you want to use a brow brush that has a spoolie on one side and of course the angle brush on the other. This is where you're going to use the spoolie first. Okay, so what I'm going to do is spread the product out and just, because it can get a little pasty or too much on one little area of the eyebrow, so you just want to comb it through. Once you've done that, then you get your favorite brow product, brow powder. In my case, I'm going to use the medium brown duo powder. There's two shades, as you guys can see, the light and the dark. I'm going to use I'm going to blend. I'm going to use the brush to go back and forth. So that way I get a little bit of both, a little bit of dark, a little bit of light. And now you're going to see that just applying that primer before, it's really just going to grab the color. You don't have to struggle as much. You don't have to press as much on the eyebrow. And so it just makes it so much easier. And it gives it a nice depth without it being too dark because, of course, you're using the right color, right? And so just applying a little bit over to the end. Now I'm just applying some extra color right over towards the end. Now I'm working my way towards the front of the eyebrow. And again, as you can see, the pressure is fairly light, right? You're not seeing my skin move that hard. That's partly because I'm not pressing that hard. Now I'm working my way up towards the front of the eyebrow. At this point, I will grab some more color, but just a little bit on the light side. Because remember, you've already put some primer up in the front of the eyebrow. And keep in mind, wherever you have most of your eyebrow hair, that's going to make the product or the powder go on a little bit darker because you get that contrast with the hair and the skin. I don't have much hair, but I do have actually quite a few up in the front compared to the end of the eyebrow. So I'm just being much more gentle. So you don't want to press, again, too hard. And you're just lightly going over your hair, underneath your hair. So that way the brows are a little bit fuller. And that's pretty much it. As you can see, this side of the eyebrow has a little bit more color. I didn't have to struggle that much. I didn't have to put more color just to see my eyebrows. And just in comparison to the other side, I have enough color and I'm sure that it'll stay on all day. I hope that helps. So go out and get your primer if you don't already have one. Until next time, and don't forget to subscribe. And share if you know a friend that can benefit from this. Thank you, and I will see you guys right back here. Bye.